Hi, I'm Janice McDuffie with TMC. We're here in Miami at IT Expo East. I'm here with Eric Armstrong, the President and CEO of Kontiki. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Janice.
So tell us, what does Kontiki do?
Kontiki is an enterprise video solutions provider. So what we allow our customers to do is stream video to their employees over corporate networks. So whether it's on-demand streaming from a corporate portal or a live video broadcast, our customers, large and small, can stream this to all of their employees globally without having any negative impact to existing corporate networks. So they don't have to buy more WAN bandwidth, deploy hardware caches. They can use our service, which is very simple to deploy, low cost, and for the first time, for most companies, enable them to do unlimited video streaming to all of their employees.
Okay, great. Can you tell me what are some of the big problems that companies have with internal video streaming?
So I'll give you a great example. So you take a large company, 10, 20, 50, 100,000 employees, and most employees don't sit at headquarters. Most employees are in branch offices. And you can take an example where you might have 20 or 100 employees at a fairly bandwidth-constrained branch office, let's say with a T1 connection. So if more than one or two people are watching a video, it overloads the network.
Right.
So if you extrapolate that out to 1,000 offices, for example, that's a big problem. That's why most companies can't actually stream video out to their employees for a CEO all-hands event, for example, or training videos. So we solve this problem without any hardware whatsoever using our novel distributed peering technology. Most companies, when they've tried to solve this problem, have had to try to increase WAN capacity, which is very expensive, especially when you consider hundreds or thousands of offices, or deploy distributed hardware caching boxes, which again, you have to deploy an appliance to hundreds or thousands of offices.
Right.
You can get to the tens of millions of dollars quite quickly, and it could take a very long time to deploy. And ours is very simple and low cost, and we can get our customers up and running to have a CEO all hands and deliver to all employees very rapidly.
So can you give me some customer examples, or maybe tell me how what market growth you've seen?
Sure. So we have customers as big as 300,000 employees that are delivering videos daily to all of those people through their internal corporate portals, through CEO live hand events or line of business executives, training, HR. They may have TV channels that they're taking in off air like Bloomberg, and they're streaming it using Kontiki's technology to a targeted set of executives.
Okay.
So that's like Wells Fargo, for example. They push the video out to all employees using Kontiki. Salesforce is another great example. Mark Benioff had an all-staff meeting a few weeks ago, and they called everybody to try to solve this problem. They called the big telcos, they called the big network hardware service providers, and no one could solve this problem getting his all-hands meeting broadcast to all employees. They called Kontiki, and we got it up and running in 2 days, and it was a successful event, and everybody watched the video live, and if they weren't available to watch it live, they could watch it on demand. So companies, mid-range companies like Salesforce to very large global organizations.
Very good. Well, can you tell me about a few new trends that you've seen?
Sure. So video, the first problem is solving the WAN problem to getting content to the desktop. And that's the big networking problem that we solve for 1 million end users around the world today. What we started to hear over and over again, first very small audience, now more and more people are saying, that's great, PCs are great, Macs are great, but we also need to start delivering this video to mobile devices, tablets, iPads, the Android equivalents of iPads, iPhones, Android phones, Blackberries. So that's the next step in the evolution, is getting internal enterprise streaming out to those devices as well. And we just announced a press release today.
Oh, wow.
And we're supporting those devices.
Great.
So that's one thing we're seeing, and we're meeting our customer needs for that. Another thing we're seeing is more always-on live broadcasting. So I mentioned the Bloomberg example.
Right.
So a lot of large banks, for example, not only stream Bloomberg, they have Fox Business or CNN, for example, and they take a feed off a satellite and they use coaxial cable to distribute to effectively TV sets on desks. And we allow our companies to do that always-on live broadcast over their corporate networks to PCs without negatively impacting their network traffic at all.
Well, it's very exciting stuff. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Janice McDuffie
My
with
pleasure.
Eric Armstrong from Kontiki. We are at IT Expo East. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.